Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to Stretch Fusion with Debbie on November 21st, 2024 at 1:30 p.m. Take it away, Debbie.
All right, thank you very much. Hi, everybody. Welcome to our class today. So we're going to I'm going to give you a couple of little reminders. Do what is safe for you. Honor your body. If it hurts, don't do it. Enjoy, relax, and have some fun. So we're going to march it out, pumping the arms, slow motion. I like to work on balance and I like to work on coordination, which should be part of our regular routine. We lose our sense of balance and a lot of things as we age, so that it's something that we have to make sure that we do work on and practice. So we're going to be pumping the arms, lifting the legs up, marching in slow motion. We're only going to do 4 of everything, but we're going super slow. So here we go. Bringing that right knee up for 1 and 2, slow motion. Here's 3 and 4. Now fold the arms and 1, just make it flow. And 2, here's 3 and 4, fingers up for 1 and 2, here's 3 and 4, drop the elbows, take them down, and 2, here's 3 and 4, add a little twist for 1 and 2, here's 3 and 4, back to center, taking it for 1, 2, 3 and 4, fingers stay up for 1, 2, 3, 4, fold the arms for 1, 2, 3, 4, pump them back for 1, 2, 3, and 4. So we're going to take it into a little bit of sideways movement. We're going to move our arms in a full circle with the leg coming out. If coming all the way up and around is not good for you, you have shoulder issues, then just bring them halfway up and come down. Again, modify any way you need to. So taking it over to your right, just stepping it out. The arms just circle. Now come back to the center. Step out to the right again for 2. Bring it back. We're going to go for a total of 5. And out for 3. And bring it back, 2 more. And here's 4. And back, last one. Here's 5. And bringing it back. Then we're going to step out to the other side. Make sure you have a little room there. And now take it out to the left. Arms go in the direction that body or the leg is going. Bringing it out for 2. Bring it back. Out for 3. Back, 2 more. Here's 4. Back, 1 more. Here's 5. And bringing it back. All right. So we're going to take it into a little bit movement of the hips. We came up and down like this, but now we're going to bring our bodies down. I'm turning sideways so that you can see. I'm going to reach the arms forward and sit back. And then as I come up, I'm going to reach back, open up the chest, slightly lift the heels, only if that works for you. So slowly come down. Take a nice deep inhale. Reach the arms forward. Exhale, press back. Lift the heels a little if you can. And inhale as you take it down. Exhale, come up and press. Inhale back. Exhale up. 2 more. Inhale, reach. Exhale back. 1 more. Inhale back. And bring it up. And lower the heels down. So we are just going to pump and reach a few times. And on the last one, you're just going to hold the arms back. You can keep your heels on the floor. We are going to look to the right, to the left, and the center. We're going to do that a couple of times. So 5 times, pump the arms back, just lift the heels, lower down. Lift for 2. So this is a speck faster. And 3, and 4, and 5. Now we'll reach the arms back. You can lower the heels if you want to. Turn the head to the right, to the left, the center, release the arms. Press back again, look to the right, to the left, to the center, and release. 2 more times, but now look to the left first. So press back, look to the left, to the right, center, and relax. 1 more time, press, look left, look right, look center, and bring the arms back. All right, so we're gonna do some arm circles. We're gonna circle forward to your full range of motion. Be mindful if you have any issues, any shoulder issues, don't make the circles too big. 8 times forward, 8 back. So slowly bring them forward all the way up. Squeeze the shoulder blades on the way down. And bring them around and back for 2. And take it forward and around for 3. Bring it forward for 4. And 5. And 6. 2 more. Here's 7. 1 more in this direction. Here's 8. And now take them back. Backwards and up and around for 1. And 2. And 3. If 8 is too many, you can certainly do less. And 4. Here's 5. And 6. 2 more. Here's 7. And 8. And bring the arms down. So we are going to take it to some side bends. Now we stepped out to the side earlier, but we are actually going to bend over to the side. I'm bringing my arms in what I call the goal post position, like in a field goal. You're going to slowly reach your fingers up to the ceiling. Take it over to the right. Drop the right arm down. The left arm reaches up. Slightly gaze up at that left hand. Bring yourself back up. Drop the elbows down. Same thing over to the left now. Bring them all the way up. Slightly lean over to the left. Drop the left arm. Gaze up at that right hand. Slowly bring that left arm back up. Drop the elbows down. A few more sets like that, all the way up. Let it flow. Take it to the right. Look up. Bring it back up. Elbows down. And all the way up. Look over to the left and look up. Bringing the arms up and down. 1 more to each side. So reach up. Drop the right arm. Look up to the sky. Bring yourself back up. Lower the elbows. Last one coming up, all the way up. Reach to the left. Look up at that right hand. Bringing yourself all the way up. And bringing the arms down. All right, good job with that. So we're going to take it into some breathing. Prayer hands touch overhead. We're going to stretch out our wrists a little bit. Now, all these stretches so far are involved with some movement. They're called dynamic stretches. We're moving and flowing with them. Later on, when we do have a seat, we will be taking them into a little bit more static stretches that we hold a little bit longer. So inhale, bring the arms all the way up. The hands touch overhead in prayer hands. Exhale, come to the center of your chest, then breathe normally. Slowly rotate your fingertips forward towards me. Hold that position, stretching out a little bit of the wrists, the forearms, and now come up and over towards yourself. It's a little more awkward, don't force it, just go where you can. And then bring the fingertips up towards the ceiling. Interlace your fingers, turn your palms and reach out towards me. Feel the stretch in the hands. And dropping the hands down. So we're going to do something similar, but with a little bit of a different movement to it. So you're going to inhale up again. The hands do not touch overhead. Now they turn away from each other. As you exhale, reach down and back, open up the chest, breathe normally. Slowly bring the arms forward. That right arm is higher than the left. Reach for your opposite shoulders. Give yourself a hug. And now just release. We're not going to hold them too long. Reach all the way back. And now come forward. Give yourself another hug. The left arm now is higher than the right. Give yourself a hug. And drop the arms down. So we are going to do that now at a much faster pace, alternating which arm is on top, starting with that right arm on top. Kind of like a flowing, swinging motion. So just kind of swing your arms back, let them flow forward, right arm on top, and hug and release. Let them swing back, swing forward, right left arm on top, and come back. So keep alternating the arm on top. So it's right and then reach back and now left and reach back. 2 more steps to the right, reach back and left, reach back. 1 more time to right and reach, last time, and left and reach. So we're going to take it into a little bit of arm circles. Pretend your fingers are drawing little circles on the floor, and we are just going to circle by bringing our arms a little bit forward and circling them around, kind of dangling for 1, 2, just let them float. Here's 3, 4, and 5. Reverse your circle, bring them around for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right, we're going to do a little bit of our floppy arms. We've done these before, just kind of warms up our spine and our torso by twisting, letting your left hand reach for the right hip. The right hand reaches behind the body for the left hip, and you're just going to let your arms kind of flop around. So here we go, floppy arms to the right and the left, and 2, and switch 8 times. Here's 3, and switch, and 4, just let them go. Here's 5, and other side, and 6, 2 more. Here's 7, and 8, and bring it to the other side and down. All right, we're going to take it into a little bit of a chair position. We kind of did that as we went forward and back, but we're going to take it down a little bit farther if you can, but do what you can do. So slowly just bending slightly at the hips, slightly at the knees, reaching the arms forward. See if you can line them up with your ears. And holding that position, stretching it forward, belly button in, supports the back, and slowly come back up, arms to the side. We're going to do that 2 more times, again, holding it just about at the length we did. So slowly sit back a little bit, reaching the arms forward. See if you can come even with your ears. If not, put them wherever is good for you. And slowly bring yourself back up. We're doing it 1 more time. So just taking it down, reaching forward. And bringing yourself all the way back up. So we are going to breathe into our hands by placing your hands on your rib cage. I want you to feel the motion of the ribs expanding and contracting as you breathe. Try to push your air and feel the motion go sideways as opposed to just trying to fill up the belly. So just visualize that. Take a nice deep inhale and exhale, feeling the ribcage contract, and inhale, expanding, and exhale, knitting together. 2 more times, nice deep inhale and exhale. 1 more time, nice deep inhale and exhale, and then just breathe normally. You can bring your hands down to your sides. Always picture the imaginary string that pulls your head up to the ceiling with good posture. I want you to really feel the breath come in as you inhale. Your hands are just to your sides, and then I'm going to give you another position to hold and see the difference. So take a nice deep inhale. And then exhale. 1 more time, nice deep inhale. And exhale. And then just breathe normally. And now I just want you to slump, just kind of slumping over. Take a nice deep inhale like you did before. And exhale. And again, nice deep inhale. And exhale. And breathe normally. Did you notice that you weren't able to really fill the lungs, the diaphragm with air? You couldn't take that nice deep breath with the posture slumping over. That's why it is so important to keep your body healthy and strong, good posture, squeezing those shoulder blades together, bringing the shoulders up and around, and getting used to being in that great posture, because the more you slump over like this, the body gets used to it, and then you're going to have a hard time straightening out. So it's just so important to keep your body in good shape. All right, we're going to work on a little bit of balance. And while we're doing balance, we're actually sneaking a little bit of strength training in there, because your leg is supporting your body and you're going to feel your standing leg which is holding you up. Do a little bit of work here. So all the weight is on your left leg. You're going to be lifting your right knee up. Make sure you're close enough to your chair so that in case you need it, you have it there. We're going to be lifting the knee up for a count of 4. We're going to hold it for 8 and then lower it down for 4. So slowly just bring it up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to do that 2 more times. So lift it up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down, 2, 3, and 4. And one more time, lift the knee up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down, 2, 3, and 4. Right, I hope you all are practicing this during the weeks in between our classes. It's so important. All right, but we're not done yet. Place that right foot in front of the left, heel to toe, but leave a small gap between your front foot and your back foot. I'm turning a little bit sideways, so there's a slight gap there. I'm just going to gently shift my weight forward. I'm not going to slump or lean forward, but I'm just going to shift the weight forward. I'm lifting the back heel up. Now shift back, lift the front toes up. Think of a rocking horse. Rock forward, your back heel comes up. Rock back, front toes up. 2 more times, rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, front toes up. 1 last time, rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, front toes up. Now both feet are flat on the floor. And now we're going to carefully pick up your front foot and put it behind. So we're kind of rocking in a different way. So bring the foot behind and bring that same foot in front. Bring it behind again and place it in front. 2 more times, behind and front. 1 more time, behind and front. And good job with that. So we're just going to tap 6 times to come back. I call it tapping the clock. Picture where the numbers are on a clock, tapping 6 times back, 6 times front. So here we go, tapping it for 1, 2, think like 3 o'clock, 4, 5, 6, come back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And one last thing that we're going to do, a little bit more challenging. You are going to rock forward like we just did, but instead of just lifting the front toes up, you're going to try to just lift your knee up a little bit, whether it's here or here, just lifting that heel up, gently touching the floor. You do what is safest for you. So rock forward, back heel comes up. Rock back, front knee up if you can. Rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, front knee up. 2 more times, rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, front knee up. 1 more time. Rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, front knee up. And put your feet parallel. All right. So you may feel your calf and your ankles working big time. I know I feel it in mine. So that is normal. That also will help strengthen your ankles and your legs and help you with your balance as well. All right. So we're back to the other side now. Lifting the knee for 4, holding it for 8, lowering it for 4, 3 sets of that, and then everything else is 4 sets. So we're not symmetrical. You may see a difference from one side to the other. One side might be a little more wobbly, which is normal, but that's the side you have to work on even harder. All right, so here we go. Bring it up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down, 2, 3, and 4. All right, 1 down, 2 to go. Bring it up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down, 2, 3, and 4. 1 more time. Up, 2, 3, 4, and hold. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Take it down, 2, 3, and 4. So that's the hardest, the worst is over. So now take the leg you've been lifting, your left leg, put it in front of the right heel to toe with your slight gap from your front foot and back foot. And now just gently rock, shift your weight forward. Back heel comes up a little bit, doesn't have to be too much. And gently rock back, the front toes come up. Gentle rocking motion, rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, front toes up 2 more times. Rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, front toes up. Final time, rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, front toes up. Both feet flat on the floor. And you're going to pick up your front foot and put it behind. Make sure you have room behind you. Put it behind. And bring it back in front. And again, bring it behind. And front. 2 more. Come behind. And front. 1 more. Behind. And in front. And we're going to tap our clock 6 times to come back, 6 times to come front. So tap it for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Come back for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And now our last thing is we're going to rock forward and pick the knee up if you can. So rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, bring that front knee up a little bit if you can. Again, rock forward with the back heel up. Rock back, front knee up. 2 more. Rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, knee up. 1 more. Rock forward, back heel up. Rock back, knee up. And both feet are flat on the floor. All right. We're going to do a little bit of a, not coordination, but a little bit of strength. Includes a little bit of balance, working your arms and your legs. You're going to make a light fist on either side of your chest. Place your right foot in front lightly on the floor. As you open up to the side, you're just going to glide your foot back and glide it in front. Or you can pick it up. You don't have to glide it on the floor. So here we go. Open up as you glide it back and in front. And 2, and front. Here's 3, and front. 2 more, going for 5. Here's 4. Bring it back 1 more, and 5, and back. Feet are parallel, hands are down. Taking it into a little bit of a chair position, raising the arms forward. So taking it down, open your arms out to the side, slide that right leg out to the side. Bring it back in, and come up nice and tall. And taking it down, slide it out, back in, and up. 3 more. Bring yourself down to the side, center, and up. 2 more, bringing it down to the side, center, and up. Last one, take it down to the side, center, and up. Now the palms are facing forward. Step that right foot back a little bit. And as you curl your arms, you're going to step back even more. So curl it, step back. Try to press your heel down into the floor. Uncurl as you come back, but not all the way. Tap it back as you curl. Uncurl, come back. 3 more. Tap it back. And forward. 2 more. Tap it back. And forward. 1 more. Tap it back. And forward. Good. We're going to do all that on the other side now. Starting with our loose fist on either side of the chest with your left foot in front of the right, gliding it around. You don't even have to go all the way around. Even if you go slightly out to the side, it's fine. So here we go. Slide it back. Just make sure you're moving something. That's all that counts. And bring it back. Taking it for 2 and 3. 2 more. Slide it back for 4. 1 more. And 5. And bring it forward. Feet are parallel, hands are down. Taking it into your little bit of a chair position. So taking it into your chair, arms open, leg slides out, bring it back in, and take it up. Taking it down for 2, slide it out, bring it in, and up, and 3. Slide it out, bring it in, and up. 2 more. Taking it down, slide it out, bring it in. 1 more to go. Taking it down, to the side, to the center, and back up. All right, good job with that. So we're going to take it into a little bit of a roll down. You have the option to roll down with your hands on your thighs, roll down to the back of your chair if you don't want to go too far down, or roll down to the seat of your chair. So by rolling down, it's imagine that one vertebra at a time is just slowly coming up and over. So you're bringing your arms all the way up with an inhale. Exhale as you just roll down one vertebra at a time. Either tap your thighs, the seat of the chair, the back of the chair, or take your hands all the way down if you're able to come to the floor if you've done that before. And now slowly squeeze the muscles in the back of the legs as you roll yourself up. Arms come all the way up and over to the sides. We're going to do that 2 more times, so any variation that works for you is fine. Inhale up and just cascade over as you exhale. And then breathe normally. You don't want to hold your breath, taking it down to whatever level is good for you. And slowly bringing yourself all the way back up. Squeeze the muscles in the back of the legs. Bring the arms all the way up and take them over. And last time, inhale up, reach for the stars. Exhale, take it over as you're just cascading over, bringing yourself to whatever level is good for you. And slowly bringing yourself up, arms come all the way up and bring them to your sides. So you're going to lightly place your hands either on your thighs, on the chair, or the back of the chair. We're going to do a standing version of a cat-cow. So my back is fairly flat, but what I'm going to do is tuck the hips, tuck my chin, pushing my spine, rounding it, stretching out that lower back. And now chest proud, as if I'm reaching up with my chest, feeling a little bit of a stretch in the abdominal area. And again, tuck everything, tuck your hips, tuck your chin. Curl that spine, feel that nice stretch in that lower area. If something doesn't feel good, get out of the position. And now uncurl everything as you lift your chest up nice and proud. Feel that little bit of a stretch in the abdominal area. We're going one more time. Tucking the hips, tucking the chin, holding that position, feeling the stretch in that lower back. And now uncurling, chest proud. And carefully just bringing yourself all the way up. Good job with that. So we're going to try 2 more, I believe 2 more standing things. One of them is going to be a little bit of somewhat of a coordination. I'm holding on to the back of my chair. I'm going to bring my right leg back. And I'm going to slightly lift my right leg a little bit, or just slide it back more as I lift my arm up. And lower the arm, just slide the leg in a little bit. If you're lifting, you can lift up. If that's not a problem, if that's a problem, just slide. So reach with the opposite arm, opposite leg, lower it back, slide it in. Reach, opposite arm, opposite leg, and bring it back in. 2 more. Reach, and bring it back. 1 more, reach, and bring it back. But now slide the other leg partially out. You're going to do the same thing by sliding the leg back, reaching up, and bring it back in. Reach it up for 2, and in. A couple more, so reach, and bring it in. Last one, with a reach, and bring it in. It was a variation on something called a bird dog, typically done on your hands and knees on the floor, where you're reaching your opposite arm, opposite leg out. You may have seen people doing that. So that's a little bit of a variation, but it gives you a very good stretch. So we're just going to stretch now the front of the thighs and the hips in this position, and then we'll take a seat. So I'm going to slide my right leg back. The left leg is forward. My legs are forming like a triangle. I'm not leaning forward. I'm up nice and tall. My head is at the top of the triangle. And now I'm gently pushing my hip forward without arching my back or feeling it in my lower back. You want to just feel it in this area. If you don't have knee issues and you've done this with me before, you can slightly lower your knee down, feeling the stretch deepen a little bit. If that doesn't work for you, straighten up. We're just holding this position, feeling the stretch in the front of the thigh, in those hip flexors. Holding the stretch a little bit. And now I'm just going to straighten out both legs. I'm going to lower my heel, pressing into the floor, if you can. And now I'm just going to fold my body in half at the hips. My back is flat, so I'm not rounding it. As I'm leaning forward, I'm feeling a stretch deepen in the back of my front leg. And now slowly bring yourself up. You're going to switch your leg position. So step that, the other leg back, up nice and tall. You're at the top of your triangle. Push that back hip forward a little bit. Feel a little bit of a stretch there. And if you're okay with slightly bending your knees, pushing that hip forward, that's fine. If that bothers you, again, straighten up. Your safety always comes first. And I'm just going to straighten out both legs. Press my heel down into the floor, or as close as you can get it. Don't strain anything. Fold the body in half. Feeling the stretch start in the back of that front leg. And bring the body up. And we are going to have the seat. We're going to work a little bit on some coordination by tapping your right leg out to the side as you bring your left arm out to the side. So left arm, right leg taps out and in. We're going to do that 8 times. And then we're going to bring it up and down 8 times. So we're going to stick with one side first. So make sure you're up nice and tall. Right leg, left arm, slowly bring it out. Open up the chest, feel that stretch. Bring it back in. Open it up for 2 and in. And 3. If 8's too many, do less. Here's 4. Bringing it in for 5 and 6. 2 more. Here's 7 and 8. And now that right knee comes up as that left hand taps the left thigh. So bring the knee up, tap the other thigh. And here's 2 and 3. Here's 4 and 5, 6, 2 more. Here's 7 and 8. Good. You're also working your core muscles as well as the thigh, but we're going to do that now on the other side. So now the left leg goes out, the right arm goes out. So here we go. Tap it out, get that stretch, bring it back in. Tapping for 2 and 3. Here's 4. It's 5, 6, 2 more. Here's 7 and 8. So now you're going to lift the left knee and lower the right arm. So here we go, tapping for 1 and 2. Here's 3 and 4. That's it. Here's 5 and 6. 2 more. Here's 7 and 8. So now the real challenge is where we're going to take it out to the side, and to the front and the front. So we're putting it all together. Have fun with it. Laugh. Laughter is exercise too. Laughter is very important for us. All right, Sarah, here we go. I always like starting right leg, left arm starts us off. So taking it to the side. So it's to the side, other side now, other side, now to the front, taking it front and front, and again to the side and side, to the front, and again to the side, and side, to the front, and front one more time, to the side, and the front, and front. Okay. So it's like, uh-oh, what do I do?
I didn't do that well.
All right, but you know what? It's really good to challenge your brain. Because the more you do drills like this, the easier they become. And the next time you're learning something different, you'll learn it quicker. Okay, we'll do a different one a little bit later, but we're going to take it into a little bit of a seated mermaid. Sometimes I do that standing, but I did the goalpost thing standing. So I'm going to do this one seated. So you're hugging your tree in front of your chest. You're going to bring your arms up. Your head is now the center of the picture frame. Take it over to the right, drop the right arm through, bring it back up. Then the body comes up, lower the arms down. Now the arms come up other side, taking it over to the left. Stay here as that left arm goes through, left arm comes back. Now the body comes up and lower down. A couple more sets. So bring it up, let it flow over to the right. Right arm reaches through, bringing it back. Then the body comes up and the arms come down other side. So bring it up over to the left. Left arm flows through, back up, body up, and down one last time. So bring it up, taking it over, reach it through, bring it back, all the way up, and arms down. One more, all the way up, last time, and over, reach it through, bringing it up, body up, and taking it down. Right. So we're going to take it into a little bit of some breathing, bringing the arms up overhead and then bringing them back down. And then we'll change that up a little bit. So taking a nice deep inhale into our prayer hands. So inhale up, prayer hands. Exhale, come to the center of your chest. And bring the arms out. Inhale up again. Creating a little bit of a circle. Exhale as you come down. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale, bring them down, open it up. 1 more time. Inhale. Exhale, bring it down and open it up. So we're going to do that a little bit more. We're going to take it into a little bit of a wrist stretch again. So bringing the hands all the way up into that prayer position. Exhale as you come down to the center of the chest. Stay here. Breathe normally. Don't hold your breath. Now slowly rotate your fingertips forward. Holding that position a little bit longer. We're going to be holding things a little bit longer from here on in. And now slowly come up and over towards yourself. Don't strain anything. It's a little bit more awkward. Fingertips up towards the ceiling. Interlace your fingers, turn your palms towards me, slowly reach out, feel the stretch in your fingers and your hands. While in this position, slightly twist to your right, letting the hands go to the right. Hold that position. Slowly come back to the center. Now twist over to the left and hold that position. Bringing yourself back to the center and release the hands. So we're going to take it up again. Nice deep inhale. Hands don't touch this time. Inhale up. Turn the palms away. Exhale as you come down and back. Now breathe normally. We did something similar standing. Reach for the back of your chair. If you can, open up the chest. If that doesn't feel good, then just relax, but have the arms kind of down and back. Lean a little forward if you can, open up the chest even more. For an even deeper stretch, if you don't have shoulder issues, and if you've done these before, you can try interlacing your fingers behind your back, like that, and then bringing them down. If that's not good for your shoulders, then stay where you are. Don't try to do anything that is going to cause a strain. Just opening up the chest, holding that position. If it's too much, then relax or let go or ease up or find a slightly less intense position. Opening up the chest, holding this position. And now just releasing the arms. You're gonna slowly float the arms forward, reaching with the right arm higher than the left. Reach for your opposite shoulders, holding this position. We did them quickly, but we're gonna hold them now. You're gonna slightly drop your chin. And if you can, lift your elbows. Feeling a little bit of a stretch in the upper back, you might feel your shoulder blades separating. And then slowly lowering the elbows, lifting your chin, releasing the arms, let them just float back. And now they're gonna float forward with the left arm higher than the right, reaching for your shoulders again. Slightly dropping your chin, lifting your shoulders, holding the position. Lowering the elbows, lifting the chin, and bringing the arms just to rest on your lap. So we're gonna slowly look all the way over to the right side. Try not to let the shoulders go with the head, just the head. Look as far as you can. Range of motion is important, especially for those of us that are driving. Holding this a little bit more. And now slowly lower your chin to your collarbone, looking down towards the floor on your right side. Feeling that stretch a little bit in the back of the neck, the side of the neck, on that left side a little bit. Bring your chin back to that level position. And now look all the way over the left shoulder, trying to do so without moving your body at all. Notice which side might be a little bit more tight for you. Hold the position. And now slowly drop your chin towards your collarbone, looking down towards the floor on the left side of your body. Lift your chin back up to that level position, look straight ahead. And now just lower your chin into your neck, looking down between your feet. If you want a deeper stretch, you can try taking one hand behind the back of your head. Adding a little more pressure as you're looking down towards the floor with your eyes gazing between your feet. And if your hand is behind your head, just release that hand, slowly bring your chin up. And now you're going to lower that right ear to the right shoulder without leaning to the right. For an even deeper stretch, you can try just dropping that left hand towards the floor. If you lift it a tiny bit, you're going to feel the stretch deepen. Now this next move, only do so if you've done it before or if you know you don't have any neck issues. I'm going to gently take my right fingertips at that left temple, adding a little bit of pressure. Again, you never want to yank, tug, or pull on your head. And for an even deeper stretch, you can try placing that left hand behind your back. If that does not feel good, take it away from there. And if your hand is behind your back, remove that hand from behind your back. If your hand is at your head, remove that hand. Slowly bring your head up, level position. Now slowly lower the left ear to the left shoulder without leaning. To make it a little deeper, you can lower that right hand towards the floor. Even deeper, reach slightly away from the body. If that's too much, bring the arm back. And if you know you're okay with your fingertips at your temple, take the left fingertips at that right temple, adding a little bit of pressure. And then taking that right hand behind your back, if you know that is safe for you to do. And if the hand is behind your back, remove that hand from behind your back or remove the hand from your head. Slowly bring your head up. So we did some gentle wrist and forearm stretches when we had our hands in our prayer position. And we did some gentle shoulder stretches when we were giving ourselves hugs. We're going to take it to one step deeper. Be mindful if you have shoulder issues, if bringing your arm across your body is not good for you, you can bring your arm to the opposite shoulder. just like we did earlier for another stretch. So if you're okay with this, take the right arm out to the side, slowly coming cross body. Left hand is palm up, reach for that forearm, bring it across. If you are okay with that deeper stretch, then slide the right arm to the center of the left and let that left arm just grab it. If that's too much, just come back with the hand on the forearm. Again, we never want to do anything that is going to cause a strain. It's normal to feel mild tension and beneficial to feel mild tension when we are stretching, but we never want to take it to the point of pain. So now you can slowly reach that right arm forward. Let the left hand help it up. Bend at the elbow, feel the stretch in the back of the arm now just by bending at the elbow. You could stay right here. This is a perfectly good stretch. If this is not enough for you, if you're more flexible, you can try pushing the elbow back a little bit, bringing that left arm up and over. If you're straining to get here, then don't, because it's not doing you any benefit. Slightly taking it into a side bend. And bringing that body up and lowering the arm down. We're going to take it to a deeper wrist stretch by taking that right hand saying stop. The left hand gently pulls the fingers back, feeling the stretch in the hand and in the underside of your forearm. Holding that position. And for a deeper stretch, you can try turning your palm up and bringing the fingers down. If that's too much for you, go back to the prior position. And then releasing that hand, let that hand just flop over. Very gentle pressure with that left hand on the back of the right hand. You don't want to really push, it's just counter stretch. And relaxing your arms. So now you're going to do the same thing on the other side by taking that left arm, reaching out to the side. Slowly come to the center. The right hand is palm up, reach towards that forearm. Guide the arm across your chest, slide into that deeper stretch at any time you want to, keeping that shoulder away from your ear. So you don't want to be way up like this, letting it come down, holding that position. Ideally, for the purpose of increasing our flexibility and our range of motion, we should be holding our stretches 30 to 60 seconds. If we're stretching after a workout, then we can hold them 15 to 30 seconds. So we're going to release that left arm, let it say stop. I'm sorry, let it say forward and bring it up. Almost forgot that part, would be lopsided. Bend at the elbow, push from the front. Feeling that stretch in the back of the arm. If you're more flexible and you can bring that arm up and over, taking it into that side bend, then do so. If that's not good for you, then don't do it. And bringing that body up, bringing the arm down. Now we're going to reach that hand forward like we're saying stop. And now gently pull the fingers back, stretching the underside of the forearm, the fingers, the hand, holding that position. For that deeper stretch, turn your palm up, bring the fingers down. If that's too much, go back to the prior position. And then releasing the hand, letting it flop over, gentle pressure on the back of the hand, our counter stretch. And releasing that hand down. We are going to take it into a little bit of lower body position, lower body stretches. And we're going to start by just bringing the legs out to the sides. You can either heel toe them out or bring them out one at a time, whatever is best for you. Your legs kind of should look like a dog house or a doggy dormer. They shouldn't look like a diamond in that position. So do the best you can. Don't overstretch. Be mindful if you do have hip issues. So I'm going to just press into my inner thighs, pushing the legs away a little bit. And then I'm slightly leaning forward, deepening the stretch. And I'm going to slightly lower my right shoulder towards the floor with a little bit of a twist of my body. Just by putting my body in that position, I am pressing into my right thigh a tiny bit more. And now rotate back to the center. Now lower that left shoulder by twisting a little bit. Pushing into that inner thigh a little bit more. And bringing yourself back to the center, slowly bringing yourself up. I'm going to keep my legs in this position. If this is bothering you, then change the position. We're going to bring our arms out to the side. We're going to take it over to the right, and we're going to stay there a little bit. So over to the right, lean the forearm on the thigh, left arm up to the ceiling, reaching as high as you can, high as your body allows. You can try lowering that right arm towards the floor. It's easy, or stay where you are. It's easier with the arm behind the thigh, a little harder with the arm in front of the thigh. Or you can just keep your hand resting on your thigh. Slowly bringing yourself back up. Taking it over to the other side with the forearm starting on top of the thigh. Reaching that right hand up towards the sky. Holding it there, you can stay here. And for that deeper stretch, you can try placing your hand towards the floor. Again, in front is harder, behind is easier. Do what is best for you. And bringing yourself all the way back up. So we're going to bring our right leg out with the heel on the floor and the toes up towards the ceiling. The back of the thigh, you should feel that stretch in the back of the leg and your calf. You're just going to lean forward, chest coming towards the top of the thigh. You can also try reaching for your toes, reaching towards the floor, whatever is best or safest for you. Holding that position. And anytime you want to deepen a stretch, what you should do is take a nice deep inhale and then exhale as you lean into your stretch a little bit more, and then breathe normally. And if you are way down here and you're wondering how can you safely get up, you can try taking your left hand on the left thigh. Use that arm to bring your body up. We don't want to put any pressure on that extended knee. So while that leg is still out there, lower the toes towards the floor. Getting a stretch on the top of your ankle area, holding that position. And we're just going to bring ourselves to the front. We're going to do what's called that figure 4 stretch. We've done that a dozen times before. Easier way is crossing your ankle to ankle, opening up your hip. Harder is by placing the ankle on top of the thigh. So do what your body allows you to do. You don't want to fight with your body. And if you don't have hip issues and you're okay with a little pressure on that inner thigh, then go ahead. If that's not good for you, then don't. Flat back, slightly leaning forward, feeling that stretch increase in the outer hip area, a little bit in the glute area. And slowly bringing yourself back up. You're going to take your right hand in the center of that, the left hand in the center of the right thigh. Use that leg for leverage as you twist and look all the way over to the right. You never want to force or twist too much. Bringing yourself back to the center. Slowly rotate your ankle. Big and slow 5 times, as big as you can, around for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Reverse the direction for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. And you can bring that leg down. So I'm going to take it to the other leg. Same thing, where you're going to extend that heel down, toes up. Don't put any pressure on that extended straight leg. Flat back, leaning forward. Reaching towards your toes or towards the floor, or whatever is safe for you. And to safely come up, take that right hand in the center of the right thigh, bringing your body up. And now slowly lower your toes towards the floor, stretching out the top of the ankle area. And relaxing, bringing that leg back in. We're going to take it to our figure 4 stretch by crossing wherever is good for you, ankle to ankle, bringing it up on top. If you don't have hip issues, slight pressure on the inner thigh, flat back leaning forward, feeling that stretch deepen. And slowly bringing yourself up. You're going to place that right hand in the center of the left thigh. Use the leg for leverage as you twist all the way to the left. Bringing yourself back to the center. Rotating your ankle 5 times, big and slow as you can, around for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Reverse the direction, around for 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, and bringing that leg down. So we're going to take it into some knee hug-ins. We're going to do 4 on one leg, and then the 5th one we're going to hold. You have the option to just reach underneath the bottom of your thigh and hug in like this. Or if your body allows, hugging all the way in like this. This you'll feel a little deeper. Nice stretch in that lower back if you can reach that, but don't force it. So 4 times on one side, plus then the 5th while that we hold, and then we go to the other side. So bringing your arms out to the side, either under the thigh or around the shin, bring that knee all the way in and release, open up the chest. Bringing it in for 2, I'm kind of almost like a cat-cow in that position, open up. Taking it in for 3, and reach it back. Here's 4, and back. We're gonna go to number 5 as we hold that for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. Good, taking it to the other side now. So slowly bring that left knee in, hug it in for 1, and release. Open up the chest, and 2, and release, open up. Here's 3, and release, and 4, and release. And we're gonna hold this, hug it in for 5. So it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and release. So we are going to just roll down, chin into the neck, roll yourself down. You can either come to this level or come down lower, chest resting on your thighs. Hands can either stay on your thighs, reach for the floor, or you can reach for your opposite elbows as you hug underneath your knees. Holding that position. And to safely come up, you can place your hands on the top of your thighs. Gently roll yourself up, head coming up last. So we're going to conclude with our hands facing forward. We're going to take a nice deep inhale. As we inhale, we'll be lifting the hands, lifting the heels, and the eyes are going to look up to the ceiling. We're going to do that twice. So nice deep inhale. Inhale, heels up, hands up, eyes look up to the ceiling without moving the head. Exhale, turn the palms away, lower the heels, lower the hands, the eyes look down to the floor. Last time, inhale, everything comes up, hands, heels, eyes, and exhale, everything comes down, the hands, the heels, and the eyes. All right, thank you so very much, and hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. Thanks. Take care now.